The Wood Shop is sponsored by ChefwareKits, with hundreds of items for wood turners. Alright, welcome back. I'm going to do a tool review today. It's on the Lyle Jamieson hollowing system, and it uses a laser pointer to measure your wall thickness. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, I'm using a bowl gouge to shape the outside. You want to be completely done with the outside before you start bringing down the wall thickness. It's 3/16 of an inch, so you can't go back and clean up tool marks or anything else on the outside once you have that wall thickness down. I'm going to cut this one in half, or I would probably clean out a lot of the inside and then sand the outside before I actually brought it down to the final thickness. Alright, so I have it set up here. So this is your support for the back side. All you do is move your cutter head just with one hand out here. This is your laser pointer here. Roll a little rubber band up. It hits on your wood, tells you where you're at. And I'm not going to turn that on until I get the wall thickness down to where I want to start measuring it, and I'll show you that when I get there. It's got a little gauge here, and that's how you set the wall thickness. The locking little key here, you put this in the back of the system. You don't want it to. I'm not going to be coming close to that, but if you're doing some deep hollowing stuff, you don't want this thing to come forward and pop out of the support back here. And this slides back and forth. You can adjust it wherever you want. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and rough it out, and then I'll show you how the laser works. Alright, so your cutter head, you can adjust that, loosen the screw up there, and turn the little cutter head around. It actually comes with another one too, with a little bit of an angle on it, so you can get around tighter corners. We're just going to use the straight one to hog out most of the material first. I'm going to speed up this part right here. It's just cleaning out the majority of the wood inside, so it works just like a regular little scraper. Okay, I'm right about here with a pretty decent wall thickness to start with, and then it's thicker down there. We'll work on that, but I need some wood to support it. So I'm going to start right here and bring this down. Alright, he sends a little gauge with it, and here's how you line up the laser on that. You just slide it up and down the bar, loosen it up a little bit, and you need to keep adjusting this as you go around, because it won't be the same. If you're trying to bring down the wall thickness here, the laser is way over here, so it's not going to be the same. So you just use this to adjust it as you go around. So I'm going to be cutting the rim right here. I want it here to be on just like that. All right, so let's go ahead and bring that lip around. That feels nice. So just bring it down to where the laser drops off, and then make one nice clean pass to finish it up. So I'm going to bring it around. I'm working over here, and I want to move this angle a little bit. I don't want to pop through the side of the wall. Alright, I'm going to be working out here now, so I move the laser again to that point. We'll just go ahead and clean out the center there. And every time you move the cutter head, you need to readjust the laser. Just that little bit there threw it off. As you make each pass there, and you take out a section, just try and make that transition to where there's no marks in there, so it's nice even wall. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the bottom because I left that kind of thick, and bring that down, and then we'll keep coming around the side there. All right, so I'm right around here. What I did is I adjusted the laser so it hits right on the tip of the cutter there. And this is the cool thing. If there were bigger cutters, that would be awesome because you could use this on bowls and all sorts of things. There would never be a bottomless bowl again. You bring it right in there, you know exactly where the bottom is. So that's kind of slick. All right, let's go ahead and bring that down. All right, so I have it where the bottom of it is. I want to come around here and make another pass around here to clean up the little tool marks on the edge there. I'm right on the thickness, so I'm just kind of using this to make sure I don't go too far. Already off, so I'm just going to make a light pass down there. All right, and don't come back up here and try and work on this. Just finish it as you go and be happy with it as you go down. You don't want to come back. All right, I think that's good. All right, I got it cut in half. I should have wrapped it in tape or something. It kind of exploded on me on the bandsaw. So I'll show you a little detailed picture here. But this little spot right here, when I was talking about after you make your cut and then you come along and try and make a final cut on it, I hit that one just a little bit too much and it brought it down pretty thin. But you can see you play around with it a little bit, you can get a nice even cut all the way along it. What I really like about the thing is you can measure the depth of whatever it is you're working on. Even if you wanted to, maybe if there were bigger cutters, you could do the bottom of a bowl or something, you'd always know right where the bottom was. So it's slick tool, works great. I just need to play around with it a little bit more, and I'm sure I can get a little more even wall thickness there. All right, as always, thank you for watching. I will put a link to Lyle's, he has a YouTube channel and a link to his website down below in the description. All right, take care.